Hi everyone, it's Katie Murray. How's everyone doing? Today I want to talk about the dreaded blank screen. So you've decided that you want to write a book and you've sat down and all of a sudden you're having second thoughts and you're thinking, oh no, I have this big blank screen. Where do I go from here? What do I do? And the self-doubt starts to worm its way inside of you. Stop. Don't allow that to happen. Go back to that feeling that you had before, that big adrenaline rush. Remember that? Remember the heart that was beating inside of you? Go back to that feeling, okay? And just hold on to it. Don't allow that intimidation of the screen. Instead, look at that screen like a big, beautiful canvas that's yours to do anything you want with, okay? It's yours and only yours. It's nobody else's. No one else can tell you what to do with it. It's not like you're back at school and you have some big, nasty, cranky teacher that's going to tell you that you have to write some boring paper or, all of a sudden you have these do's and don'ts, right? It's yours. Look at it like it's a beautiful canvas, like it's the sky, right? Like when you go outside. Is the sun going to rise or is the sun going to set? Are there big, beautiful clouds and are they all puffy? Is it raining out? Is it misting? It's just endless, like all the different ideas. I get all excited. The words are just exploding and popping in my head and it's not even my creation. Think of it. It's almost like an artist when they are before their canvas and it's just that rush they get. Once it starts to fill up and the paper starts to fill up, it's just a little bit, crowded. But you have a big, beautiful screen you can do anything with, okay? Now, don't get ahead of yourself and don't start thinking already about, well, what about, a publisher? What about marketing? Or how many words do I need? You see that a lot. When people just first start off, just sit down, right? Pen to paper, fingers to keys, and go. Just go and keep going and don't stop. And you're going to go through the ups and the downs and the ups and the downs, right? But always remember that first feeling you had, that rush, that feeling in your heart, the excitement, and hold on to it. And know that feeling that you had in the very beginning rubbed off on other people, and it's like this magic, right? Look at how I am right now because I'm thinking about all these people that are coming to me right now and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired. I want to write a book. And I started. It makes me feel really awesome inside. And then I tell somebody else and it spreads on them. It's almost like the flu, but a good flu. Let's call it the writer's flu. It's the coolest thing. So it's okay, like I said, when you go through the down, but you don't stay down, people. We always stay up, okay? So, you're down, just down for a brief minute, okay? Now, the other thing too is, you have to be a little organized. You can't just get in there and kind of, be flying by the seat of your pants. But, see, I'm like a pantser. I'm not so much a plotter, but you have to be somewhat organized, an outline, and you have to have a brief idea. Are you going to be writing, a story about your life? Is it going to be sci-fi? Is it going to be a murder mystery? So that's what I mean. Have that outline and know what you're basically going to be writing about. Characters, things like that written down. So you have a guide. But don't be one of those people where you're such a stickler, and so vanilla that as you're writing and all of a sudden you have a character pop up in your head and then you go, oh, no, that's not on my list. I can't put that person in my story because, it's not on my list. That could make or break your story. Think about it. It's like a kid that's outside playing and all of a sudden another group of kids comes along, right? Are you going to be that kid that's like, oh no, I'm not playing with them? Or are you going to be that kid like, yeah, come on, let's all play together? And all of a sudden, next thing you know, their whole day is that much better because everyone got together and played, right? So it's the same thing with your story. if you allow other characters to now come into the mix, oh my gosh, it could be that much better in your story. So always leave yourself open for other things to pop up and allow that little open area in your book. Okay? Same thing like when you're out and about, and you're with friends and things like that. That's why I always say, be ready. Whether it's, you kind of have your phone to talk into it if ideas pop in your head, or have, paper and pen to just jot something down, because you never know when ideas pop up, and you could be like, oh, that'd be perfect for in my book, right? Okay, so I hope this helped. And I hope that you're now no longer intimidated by a big blank screen. Instead of it being that big blank screen, it's now a big, beautiful canvas, right? Sky's the limit. Look at it like the sky with big, beautiful clouds, or it's, you see the sun. Is the sun shining? Or is the sun setting? All right, well, I hope it helped. I hope everyone's happy and smiling now. If anyone needs me, I'm around. And otherwise, I'll see you next Wednesday, and God only knows what I'll be talking about. I know I'll be talking. I always am talking. All right, so anyway, what am I going to tell you? Spread what? Lots of what? Seeds of what? Joy and happiness, so it takes off like wildflowers. All right, guys, I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye-bye.